often ask me why I'm such a fan of Sandals and Beaches Resorts. There's a lot of reasons I'm a fan. The food, the service, the stunning resorts. But the biggest reason for me, the reason I go back again and again, and why I send my clients there whenever I can, are the people. The people who staff Sandals and Beaches Resorts love what they do. They love the resorts. They truly care about their guests. And the relationships that are formed over the years are truly amazing. And I want to share a story with you about this. The other day, I met with Chris Elliott, who's the general manager of Sandals Halcyon Beach Resort in St. Lucia. And he told me a story that just blew me away. Sandals Halcyon Beach is a smaller resort. It's only got 169 rooms. So the staff really gets to know their guests, and they have a very high return rate. So many guests come year after year after year. And there's one such couple from Tennessee who comes every year and has for the last 15 years. Well, on their second or third trip to St. Lucia, to Sandals Halcyon Beach, they befriended a boy on the beach, just a local boy. All of the beaches in St. Lucia are public, so you will see locals even though you're at the resort. And they befriended a young boy. And every year they came back and they saw him, and they really became close to him. They started paying for his school, paying for his school books, making sure he had the proper clothes, and really almost adopting him from afar. They spoke on the phone several times per week, and they really took an interest in this boy and his life. And when he got to be a teenager, he started to veer off the wrong path, onto the wrong path. He started to skip school. He was hanging out with the wrong people. The couple called up Chris Elliott, the general manager of Sandals Halcyon Beach, and said, "Chris, he's starting to go down the wrong path. We're afraid that his life isn't going to become all it could be. He'll never reach his potential. Can you give him a job? Give him something to do?" And Chris said, "Absolutely." And he gave him a part-time job cleaning the beach, making sure it was beautiful for the guests. And the guests from Tennessee came back. The boy is doing really well. He's back at school, and things are going swimmingly. Well, a couple of years go by. Now that boy is working full-time at Sandals Halcyon Beach. He's graduated from school, and Chris gave him a full-time job. And he decided he wants to be a dive master. A dive master is a pretty prestigious position at the resort. So the couple from Tennessee is paying for his course. Well, they're paying for 50%. Sandals is paying for the other 50%. And right there, it shows you how Sandals and their guests come together. They form a relationship, and they actually can do some really amazing things, not only for each other, but for the local people of the islands where the resorts are. That story just brought a tear to my eye. This couple from Tennessee met a boy in St. Lucia and changed his life. And I'll be honest with you, yes, that could happen anywhere, but it wouldn't, because the other resorts I've visited are beautiful, the service is good, the people are nice, but there's not that personal connection that Sandals really strives to build with as many guests as they possibly can. So that's my story for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about Sandals or Beaches Resorts, give me a shout. I'm always happy to chat. Happy travels.